Today was feeding day with Kelar and Eli, but it was Kelar's first feeding with me since I got him at Tinley about a week ago now. And I was surprised how quickly he grabbed it. He only struck once, grabbed it, wrapped around really good, and dispatched it fairly quickly. I did not film that part because I was more concerned about watching his behavior and watching my fingers, to be honest. I used tongs and everything. Here, I thought he was going to be smart and just start eating it because that's kind of what it looks like he's doing. But of course, that would just be too easy for our first feeding. I was really proud of how quickly he had wrapped and dispatched the mouse, though. So, well done, Kelar, for your first feeding with me. I was told by the seller that he had eaten about 10 meals before being sold to me. Here he had released, and I really thought he was just going to start eating it. But he spends a good amount of time, you'll see later, trying to figure out. So here's a few minutes later. He still hasn't figured out where to go to eat this mouse. I think it's because he's all kind of cramped up there with his hide and the branch and everything. But he'll figure it out eventually, I think. Right? And so a little while later, I went back and he had dragged the mouse into his hide. And I was like, oh, you want delivery? I got you. All right, that's fair. Who doesn't want to eat at home? Eat in bed, you know? Makes sense. So here he was just adjusting and eating it out of sight. I couldn't film him actually eating it, which is probably fine anyways. And of course, I had to get Eli his last final swallows in his new enclosure. Sorry that there's like all this water on the door. It's from the fountain splashing. But I had a scare last night where he got out. And so I'm really glad that he's eating. I think he was just looking for food, honestly. I had to go a little bit longer than normal because I wanted to feed him and Kelar, and it's a ways for me to go get their food, so it's quite a drive. So yeah, here he is slurping down a rat noodle tail, well-fed, happy snake, and he seems to be doing well in his 4x2x2. So, good job, Eli, and thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the last little bit of this clip of him slurping it down.